Every single day, for 9 years, 9 months, and 15 days, a dog walked to the same train station, waiting, in rain, in snow, in freezing cold. He waited for someone who was never coming back. This is not a movie. This actually happened. And by the end of this story, you will never look at loyalty the same way again. It was 1924 in Tokyo, Japan. Professor Hachiko Ueno was a kind and gentle man who worked at the University of Tokyo. One day, a small golden Akita puppy was given to him as a gift. He named him Hachiko. From that very first day, a bond formed between them that the world had never seen before. Every single morning, Hachiko would walk with Professor Ueno to Shibuya train station, and every evening, without fail, he would return to that same spot and wait for his owner to come back. People at the station started recognizing Hachiko. They would smile when they saw him sitting there, tail wagging, eyes fixed on the arriving trains. He was always there, always waiting, always loyal. Then one day in May 1925, Professor Ueno went to work and never came home. He had suffered a brain hemorrhage at the university and died suddenly. He was gone. Hachiko waited at the station that evening. The train came. Passengers walked out, but his owner was not among them. Hachiko waited until late night, then slowly walked home alone. The next morning, something incredible happened. Hachiko walked back to the station. He waited again. The train came. His owner was not there. He went home, then came back the next day, and the next, and the next. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. Hachiko never stopped coming. Station workers, passengers, and locals started taking care of Hachiko. They gave him food, water, and shelter. A reporter heard about this loyal dog and wrote a story in a national newspaper in 1932. Overnight, Hachiko became famous across all of Japan. People would travel from different cities just to see him sitting at Shibuya Station, waiting. But Hachiko was not waiting for fame. He was not waiting for food. He was waiting for one person, the person who loved him first. In 1934, a bronze statue of Hachiko was built right there at Shibuya Station while he was still alive. It was Japan's way of telling the world, this dog represents something we should never forget. On March 8, 1935, after 9 years, 9 months, and 15 days of waiting, Hachiko was found lying peacefully outside Shibuya Station. He had passed away, alone, but loyal until his very last breath. Scientists later discovered that Hachiko had been suffering from cancer and a serious heart condition. But even in pain, he kept coming back to that station every single day. When they examined his stomach, they found train tickets inside, tickets that kind strangers had given him over the years. He had kept them, as if he was ready to board the train the moment his owner returned. Today, Hachiko's statue still stands at Shibuya Station in Tokyo. It is one of the most visited spots in all of Japan. Millions of people stop there every year, not because it is beautiful, but because it reminds them of something. That loyalty is not a word. It is a daily choice. It is showing up even when it is hard, even when there is no reward, even when no one is watching. Hachiko never read a book about loyalty. He simply lived it, every single day. If a dog can love that purely, what is stopping us? If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And subscribe to Morlia Tale for more true stories that remind us what really matters in life.